All right, ladies. Power rankings. Sorry it took me till week 4 to get these done. It's been super busy here since I got back from Virginia. So let's just kick this off. No further ado. Week 4 power rankings for Henry County Hard Knocks Fantasy Football League. In no surprise, bringing up the rear at number 8, the fuck ups. What can I say about this team? Ravaged by injuries. He's definitely had the most key players go down to injury. Saquon Barkley, Cortland Sutton, and he's a Jets fan. So I'm really not going to pile on here. I just wish you nothing but luck. Um, Realistically, he scored the least points in the league by a wide margin. You've had the most points scored against you, but once again, you just have bad luck. Sorry, Nick. It is what it is. And also, these don't really change too much from the actual ranking, so sorry for being boring, but I didn't want to fuck with it too much in the first one here. We'll see what happens next week. Coming number 7, Destruction 2.0, Josh freaking Jarrett. 0-3, second fewest points scored in the league. Looks like third highest scored against in the league. So he's had some bad luck. I know for a fact he had some bad luck against me. A stat correction. I'm sorry about that, bud. That is, I mean, I like to win. I don't really care how I won, but yeah, that sucks for you. That had to be heartbreaking. Let me know how it felt in a long and excruciating message. Lamar Jackson. I'm looking at my freaking notes here. I wrote a whole bunch of shit down for this, so I'm getting prepared. Sorry, guys. This does take me a hot minute to actually prepare for because I want to do it right and not sound like a fucking idiot. So Lamar Jackson has been a terrible, terrible disappointment for this team. Especially he took him number. I think it was your second pick overall. He is not. I mean, he's been okay, but he's definitely not been worth the second pick. In addition to that, I'm just going to go into your team real quick. I haven't done a whole bunch of research, so sorry, guys. You're actually starting Aaron Rodgers this week, so I don't know what to tell you. When you grab a quarterback that early, it kind of sucks because you're missing out on other players. But honestly, this team looks really good because you don't have really any injuries, so that is something that you escaped. I guess Ellen Lazard there, but you escaped pretty damn unscathed as far as that goes. So I expect Destruction 2.0 to start kind of winning some games here. He's definitely not worth 7th. He's the 7th worst team in the league. That's just the power rankings for now. Coming in number 6, we got the Dean team, the 3-time champ, the Steelers fan. That game got freaking postponed because of Big Chill Squad 2K20's disgusting home team who doesn't wash their hands and they go to little, I don't know what the hell they're doing, eating off the floor or something. But anyways, Tennessee Titans are going to ruin the NFL season, but I digress. This team's actually really, really good. I know you dealt with some injuries, or this team has dealt with some injuries throughout the season, but he's got George Kittle back now. Darrell Henderson is freaking killing it. My boy Tyler Lockett's doing great too. So yeah, man, this team he's got a lot of players on bye. You had a lot of Pittsburgh and a lot of Tennessee players. It's kind of strange. I wonder how that happened. But yeah, for real, I do like this team. I don't think this team is the 6th worst team in the league, talent wise. But for the power rankings, he is in 6th place. Let me go ahead and say 1 and 2. He's 1 and 2. So the lone 1 and 2 team in the league right now. Has actually scored, a decent amount of points. So 0 fab though. You really, really went all out in the first couple of weeks with that fab money. So, but you did collect a very deep and talented team. So I think it's going to pay off for you for that team in going forward. Number 5, everyone's favorite, America's favorite team, Doo Doo Butter, is coming in at number 5. This team it's my team, so I should really know about it, but I'm going to look at it anyways. I didn't even draft a quarterback in the draft. I've been streaming quarterbacks. I'm going to have some stats for y'all at the end of the season for that. I'm going to see how I actually did. If I suck, then I'll tell you I sucked at it. But it is what it is. Joe Mixon's been killing me. Chris Godwin was my 2nd round pick. I think he's played literally 1 game. Thank God he got a touchdown last week. But yeah, this team is definitely middle of the pack in my opinion. I don't really know what else to say. I'm not super happy with the team that I drafted. I've told Jason, or Big Chill Squad 22K, whatever the fuck. Jason, I told Jason that shit. But I'm getting a couple players back. And I like what I've been doing here on the waiver wire, but I definitely don't think that this team, as it stands right now, is a contender. Got some good running backs, but that's pretty much it. Moving on, and it hurt me to say that about my own team. I hope you fuckers are happy you're making me do this. Moving on, number 4, VA Cowboy Killer. He's 2-1. Also, Doo Butter was 2-1 as well, with actually more points against than I scored. So that means I've been really lucky so far. VA Cowboy Killer coming in at number 4, 2-1. He scored the 3rd most points in the league, so doing really well. He spent a little bit on Fab as well. But what did I have for Bryson? Bryson, this week is going to be rough. The only reason I moved you down actually was because of this week, because you got that Mahomes and Kelsey stack, and you're not going to be able to play that. It doesn't look like this week, anyways. And you also got, bear with me. Kamara and Jonathan Taylor are carrying your team, no pun intended. You got some good wide receivers too, but yeah, man, that Mahomes and Kelsey stack, you can't depend on it this week. So that's the only reason I bumped you down to number 4. Otherwise, you'd be number 3. I think he's a great, talented, deep roster. I see you holding on to Chase Young there. Just go ahead and drop him. Just let me pick him up. No big deal. But no, I like this team a lot. I think can definitely be in a championship contender. Number 3, didn't do nothings. Corey's team. All right, what I got for Corey? Corey literally has made the greatest free agent acquisition so far this season, James Robinson. Who the hell saw that coming? No one. I don't know. But he is literally the running back 5. So he is the 5th highest scoring running back, not counting Melvin Gordon because he's played 4 games and everybody else has played 3. He's the 5th highest scoring running back in the NFL in fantasy football. Fantasy points, I should say. So that's been an incredible pickup. Josh Allen has been ripping it apart. This is a good team for sure. He's a great team. He's got pretty lucky with Tariq Cohen going down with the ACL tear. So now David Montgomery is going to see a lot of work in the passing game for Chicago. This is a good team. He's still got Julio Jones. Damn, he's still got Julio Jones and Michael Thomas on the bench for the past week or two. So this team is definitely a championship contender. He's sitting 2-1 right now. Now we have a bunch of teams 2-1. Looks like 4 teams in the league are 2-1. So kind of a logjam right there. But he's coming off a win last week. He's hoping to keep it going. So that's definitely didn't do nothings. Corey's team is a really good team that can definitely make some noise and potentially win a championship in his first year in the league. I hope that doesn't happen because I don't want to hear about it for the next fucking year or the rest of my life. So I don't want to hear that shit. Number 2, Big Chill Squad 2K20. Big old Jason Mitchell. What we got for Jason here? The man, he drafted well. I'll give him that much. He definitely picked my brain at the beginning of the season, throughout the offseason. He always does that every year. And he steals a bunch. He fucking snipes me on draft picks, but that's fine. Whatever. I don't care. It's not I'm fucking bitter or anything. He's got 2 of the top 3 flex players on the season. I can't remember who they are off the top of my head. Doesn't matter. But he literally has 2 of the top 3 flex players. It's Calvin Ridley and Aaron Jones. So he's looking dangerous for when Christian McCaffrey returns to action. So Jason's team is really good. He's got a deep team, well balanced, got talent all across the board. So we'll see. We're hoping, everybody in the league is hoping after. Well, last week he got a little bit a slice of humble pie because he was just losing his mind about how great his team was and all this other bullshit. He is the highest scoring person in the league at 564 points. He's actually scored 20 more points than our number 1 person on the power rankings here. But yeah, like I said, he's got a deep, talented team. Jason, be a little more humble, or I will make you humble. That's an Iron Sheik reference. Corey will get that. Anyways, number 1, we all know who it is. We all hate him. It's the fucking worst. Mini Chapos. I have a crazy. So I wanted to make I'm trying not to do a bunch of math in this shit because it hurts my head and I don't feel like doing math outside of work. However, I did a little bit of math for you, Carlos, just to show you how crazy good your boy Russell Wilson has been. I'm going to do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 offensive roster spots, and we have 5 defensive roster spots. So that's 14, right? So whatever 1/14 is, that's theoretically what the quarterback should score on your team. So what is that? Less than 10% of your points. For your total points this season, I got it right here. You have 544.95 total points. Russell Wilson's responsible for 141.25 of those. That is 26% of your points for the season. You need to thank that Mr. Unlimited. You need to thank him and figure out what you can do to send some money to like a charity of his choosing. It's probably like Be Celibate, even though my wife is super hot because I'm a fucking weirdo Christian guy. That would be Russell Wilson's charity. But anyways, yeah, dude, 26% of your total points come from your quarterback. That is not sustainable. The man has a 16, I think, percent touchdown rate right now. Peyton Manning on his 55 year, he was at 9.5% touchdown rate. Same as, I think Patrick Mahomes was like 9.5 too when he tossed 50 TDs in 2018. It's not sustainable. Enjoy your time on top. You do have a good team. I'm not going to lie about that. You do have a pretty good team, but not as good as your record shows. I'm just tossing dirt on you right now. I'm sorry, dude. But no, just being honest with you, man, that's unsustainable. Russell Wilson is amazing. I hate him, but he is amazing. But 26% of your total points from one player over 3 weeks, not happening anymore. Anyways, little over 11 minutes, this power rankings thing, so hopefully it uploads. But yeah, this has been fun. I will try and do this each week. Sorry that I wasn't doing it. Like I said, I've been busy. For those of you that didn't know, Brittany and I were planning on getting a divorce, but we've actually been trying to work things out as soon as I got back home from in Virginia. So that's why I've been kind of radio silent and everything like that, because we're working shit out. So that's awesome. I'm super happy about that. Sorry that y'all are being my fucking therapist right now. But anyways, I will make sure to put this shit on for the rest of the season. Good luck with the rest of the season, except for the people that play me each week. You can go fuck yourselves. But other than that, I'll talk to y'all next week.